Columbiana County's Mental Health and Recovery Services Board is reaching out to anyone who might need its help. Next week, the agency will be hosting 2 bridge events in Salem and East Liverpool. The events are designed to connect individuals with recovery resources from law enforcement and behavioral health providers. Lynsi Beagle, Director of Prevention and Outreach with the Columbiana County Mental Health and Recovery Services Board, joins us now to tell us a little bit more about next week's events. So, Lynsi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so what is the goal of these bridge events?
So Operation Bridge events are actually a statewide initiative that are put on through the Ohio Department of Public Safety and Recovery Ohio. So this is something that across the state counties can get involved in and host these events. Here in Columbiana County, the event is being hosted and organized by our Mental Health and Recovery Services Board in conjunction with the local drug task force and a few of our behavioral health providers. And the goal here is to really connect folks in the community with supports that they may need, to help themselves with substance use disorders, mental health supports, and then beyond that, it's just kind of a community fair where we've got a lot of different other resources available like legal aid, housing, food services, and we're also providing meals to folks that attend.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the specifics of what free services people can receive and what they can learn about when they come out to one of these events?
Sure. So at this point in time, we have, I believe, 30 resource partners that are going to be present at the event over the 2 days. I think about 24 at each event. And they can, provide all sorts of different information and services for the continuum of care. So we've got things related to prevention, we've got things for treatment, and then we have recovery services, as well as, like I mentioned, it might be a food pantry that's telling people how to get support if they don't have regular food on their tables. We've got folks that are providing support if someone's looking for a job. We've got a lot of different providers, and it would take a while to go through all of the different resources that they can connect people with.
Yeah, there's so many different programs out there, and sometimes people just need to know about them. So it sounds like
Absolutely.
This would be a good opportunity to educate families and everyone out there.
Sure.
So how many people are you guys expecting or hoping will attend?
So I'll tell you, when we hosted an event like this last year, we had about 700 people through those 2 days. This year, we're hoping to maybe ramp it up to about 1,000 people. We're prepared with 1,000 meals over those 2 days, so we'd really love to see those go out to 1,000 people this year and kind of crush that goal that we're looking to meet this year.
Yeah, for sure. And what kinds of results have you guys seen in the past when you have these events?
Sure, so that's a great question. We've had 4 individuals referred to treatment last year and some really good success stories on people, getting through their struggles and really onto the other side, interested in being peer supporters and helping others to get help. We've had a large distribution of naloxone kits and fentanyl test strips, so that's harm reduction. If there are people using substances, they're less likely to overdose or die from using those. And then tallying up the amount of connections that our local providers had with individuals, we had over 4,700 connections to folks. So lots of people that were learning about services that they didn't know about previously.
Yeah, no doubt there is a need. And again, the days of these events are July 16th in Salem from 10 a.m. until 2 o'clock on South Broadway Avenue between East Pershing and West Wilson Streets. And then on July 17th in East Liverpool from 10 a.m. until 2 o'clock near the way station on the closed blocks of West 5th Street. And Lynsi, thank you so much for talking with us about these vital resources. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me. We hope that we'll see everyone out there. It's really open to anyone in the community to learn a bit about what resources we have in Columbiana County.